What time? It's 8:02. All right, I'm 2 minutes late. Don't yell at me. I had better things to do, like just running our mouth in the studio. Say hello to Megan in the back there. And then you got Boy Wonder Ryan. Good morning, everybody. How are ya? It is Saturday. The weekend has arrived. The coffee is hot. The temperature's hotter. you see where I was going there? Anyway, should we look outside live? Let's do that. Here's a beautiful perspective. That's from our Tower Cam network, looking over at Kennedy Space Center. It's lovely outside. It really is. I'm not just saying that. I have no propaganda machine here, okay? Sunshine, comfortably warm temperatures. What about elsewhere? Is Ocala working? Probably not. Nope. I don't know when they'll get that one working again. Downtown Orlando, they've got this one on the news coverage from today. Really sad story out of Orlando, but I don't know the details on it specifically, so I'll let our news friends deal with that. But look at that, our shot from the Wesh 2 Studios Tower Cam looking down to downtown Orlando, and it's lovely. Tavares, let's take a look and see. Oh, it's gorgeous there. Mainly clear skies, quiet on the lake. I love that. Head over to the tourist district. There's Disney Springs looking good. Orlando Airport, you working? Oh, I forgot you. You've been down a while. You're back. Glad to see you back and in living color. I'll take it. I'll take it on a Saturday morning. What about over to the beaches? I know that, okay, you're not working. Is Melbourne working? Nope. Good gravy. All right, so we've got our new Smyrna Beach Tower Cam, which is at least beautiful. So I'll take that. Yeah. All right. Anyway, enough of that. It's been lovely. It's been a lovely start to the day. I hope you're having a great start to your Saturday. First warning, live Doppler radar. We are tracking a little bit of rain in our northern spots. Let's come in here just a little bit. You kind of see those showers working through Salt Springs, heading out toward Crescent Lake, and Lake George will eventually get over toward Pearson and Astor and Barberville, northern portions there of Brevard County, Volusia County. But look at all this stuff kind of starting to come into radar range. What you doing up there, Mother Nature? Got a little bit of rain, huh? And there is a little bit of thunder and lightning there. Now it's going to impact Gainesville first, but it just kind of lets you know it's that area that we're going to start with the rainfall. 77 degrees in Orlando, 79 in Leesburg. It's 80 degrees in Orlando, 80 degrees back over to Sanford. So forecast today is looking nice and warm. 89, 11 o'clock. 93 by 1 o'clock, 95 degrees our afternoon high, a 60% coverage of showers and thunder showers. It's going to be an active afternoon. So making plans today, just plan for all the storms. And with that, I will pause from my yentering it up and just say good morning to you. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great start to the day. I see John's in here. I see Peggy. Good morning. Yukon says a little mullet maintenance later, business in front, party in the back. Who could believe that that's back? You know what I mean? Donna, good morning to you. I've got plenty of pictures as a kid with a mullet, so I get you there. Debbie, David, good morning. Millie, good morning. Terry, Frank's in the room. Good morning to you. Jeannie says, New Smyrna Beach. Beautiful. It is indeed. Joanne says, I'm hoping for rain in Palm Bay today. So in terms of the rain coverage today, let's see here. Everything does eventually work in your direction, okay? So at least you got that going for you. Here's the coverage map, and then we'll look at Futurecast, okay? But basically, the way that it starts is it starts north and then kind of works through the metro off toward the east. But let's take a look at Futurecast together, shall we? Did get a brand new run of Futurecast just a couple of minutes ago, and I think it did a good job of kind of reinitializing where we're at. So here we go, 8 o'clock this morning, fairly quiet, 10, 11, 12 o'clock, starting to see some rains in our northern spots. But notice 1, 2, 3 o'clock, that's when we really start to spark up the thunderstorms around town. 4, 5 o'clock or so, storms continuing through the metro, pushing off toward Brevard County. And look at that, 5, 5:30, 6 o'clock, Brevard County, friends. I'm looking at you. You're going to get some of the stormy weather, hopefully. And then it kind of clears out 7, 8, 9 o'clock or so. So for today, I would say that we're probably just looking at a bit of an earlier start and a little bit of an earlier onset to the shower and thunderstorm activity. It's not going to be a situation where it's a washout of a day, but we are going to get our thunderstorms firing up. Yeah. Jan says it's really beautiful in Old O'Galley this morning. Really humid too. Oh yeah, it's full on humid. Full on. Yep. Catherine, good morning to you. Hope the weather is good today in Tampa for son and daughter-in-law who are going to see George Strait and Chris Stapleton. Chris Stapleton. I just wanted to say that with an accent. I don't know why I did that. That sounds fun. Yeah, everything is working away from the West Coast. So a couple of showers maybe earlier in the day, but everything should clear on out. So yeah, we just looked at Futurecast. I think it looked pretty good for you. Priscilla, good morning. How's Frostproof looking inland 3 o'clock for a barbecue pool party? So, I mean, that's when things are really, Priscilla, starting to get fired up. So, I would say, if I'm honest with you, it's not looking perfect. Here's the Futurecast model again. And, just notice, like, I'm just going to go to 3. Like, it's not looking terrible on Frostproof, but you clearly see the greens showing up, right? And then just kind of spreading around. So I would definitely say that we're trending stormier in that window, which is probably not what I would think is ideal for a pool party. But look, I want to be in the pool today as well. So I'm hoping for good weather there. Now, speaking of the pool parties or any pool activities, I'll tell you this, it's going to be a good day. I said good instead of great just because of the high coverage overall of thunderstorms. It's not going to be terrible at any means, but there's going to be storms around, so it's good. Just means we have to be on alert, looking around, listening for the rumbles of thunder. I found out that Disney uses a 6-mile ring for lightning. If there's lightning within 6 miles, they get out of the pools and all that stuff. So, I guess that's what they do. But for me, if I hear the rumbles of thunder and I watch the radar, I mean, if it looks like a storm is firing up or is nearby, I definitely get out. So, yeah. So what's the overall pattern? We've got kind of an interesting little weather pattern. First off, let's just familiarize ourselves with where we're at, okay? Cold front north of us today. What that does is it kind of lends to a bit of a higher coverage of showers and thunder showers, right? Then for tomorrow, that front starts to pull away. Our rain chance drops just a little bit. And then looking ahead to early next week, and, this is not going to be like perfection here, but what we end up seeing is this area of high pressure kind of building in. And as it does, our overall rain coverage drops little by little by little by little. And what ends up happening is our temperatures start to climb. Look at these numbers. 96 Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It's going to be a hot stretch of weather across Central Florida the next couple of days. Yeah. And then, of course, what comes after Wednesday? Thursday. What happens on Thursday? Most of Central Florida returns to school. And what does that mean weather-wise? Let's take a look, right? Warm and muggy. That makes sense. 93 a lunchtime temperature, 95 degrees our afternoon high, and it actually looks to be a pretty stormy day. So in terms of what to wear for the kids, what to pack in the backpacks, may not be a bad idea to include an umbrella or rain gear or something to that effect. Yeah, just have to be ready for it. I did something yesterday for the first time in my life, Becca said. I had my good friend dye my hair. It's a dark auburn color, and I'm loving it. Congratulations. That's fun. See, that's the fun thing about life, right? Is that you're never too old to reinvent yourself. I have to remind myself of that a lot as well. Yeah. Frank says, so it looks like I will be able to cut the grass today. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to do it the last couple of days, so maybe I'll try and get to do that. Oh, man, oh, man. Good morning to you, Yvette. Good morning, good morning. Nancy, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Sisters on the sisters down visiting and on my way to take the dog for his grooming. Sounds like a fun time. Yukon, well, it's kind of funny. Eric talks about the image consultant for Wesh, but I've noticed that Sheldon has a burst fade, almost mullet going on. Marquise has facial hair, and on Channel 6, Julie likes to go sleeveless. Listen, I can only do what the image consultant tells me to do. I have no idea what they're telling Julie across the street. Certainly, we're not using the same image consultant. Marquise just got here, so he hasn't met with the image consultant. And Sheldon, who knows what? I think that the image consultant tries to like take your look and fix whatever would make you look best. Because I'm not getting the same information that Manolfi's getting, you know. Manolfi's not getting the same information as Mulatto's getting. Which, hey, are you meeting this week? That just means you're perfect.
That's what I thought.
So the image okay, so all right, I'm gonna bring Megan into this. Can I come bother you on Coffee Talk? All right, we're gonna go talk to Megan. Okay, see this? See what I'm talking about? I do. Okay, all right, we're gonna come over here. Megan Mulatto, everybody. Can I put this down?
Yeah.
All right, doesn't matter. Okay.
Hello.
All right, Megan Mulatto, everybody. All right, so image consultant talk. Let's have a conversation about it.
Sure.
Have you met with Audrey?
I have.
Okay.
I have.
Did she help you?
She did. So she gave me some suggestions as far as what might look best when I'm out in the field versus when I'm in the studio.
See, right.
So you might, and I didn't really notice, but I guess in the studio we do more dresses and heels. But obviously when we're out in the field covering car crashes and fires and things like that, she suggested instead of dresses doing pants and blouses, which of course gets tricky because it's so hot.
It's so hot, right.
So I would prefer almost to be in a flowy dress.
Yeah.
But I understand we're running around and I probably should be wearing pants. But one thing she said, I sometimes wear sneakers when I'm out.
And that's a problem?
She didn't like the sneakers. I know. I love wearing sneakers because I just feel I can move around
So
faster.
what did she tell you to wear?
She suggested like a loafer, which not necessarily my style, but I did go out and buy a pair, and I'm wearing them out. Like they're getting worn out. I do still prefer the sneaker though.
I feel like I've never been told that. I wear tennis shoes. I wear sneakers when I go out reporting, and nobody will tell me otherwise.
Yeah, well,
I'm sorry. How often are your flipping feet on camera?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Very rare.
That's like if it's a walking shot, that's about it. Otherwise,
there's also occasions. I think I mentioned this to you before, but I covered a car accident. There was a lot of glass on the ground.
Right.
And I was wearing thick Air Force Ones, and a piece of glass went into my shoe and never got to my actual foot. And
oh my God.
I'm like, okay, well, I'm glad I was wearing these big, thick sneakers.
Is Air Force One? Is that a shoe?
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Nike shoe.
Is it a Nike shoe?
It's very popular. We'll get you caught up.
You said it like you just threw it out like it was a thing. Like.
Oh, the people know what Air Force Ones are, right, guys? Yeah.
Okay.
Our reporters allowed to wear boots during flood conditions. Yes, absolutely.
Although Claire Metz is out in the middle of a hurricane in heels.
Claire is just a goddess. If I could do it in heels, I would try, but I still wouldn't look as good as her. Definitely in the studio, right? But never reporting. I never wear them. Never.
Do you? Okay, as a woman, personal question. They can't be comfortable. Like, are you comfortable in heels?
Some of them are comfortable. I do a shorter heel though.
Like, just imagining walking like this does not.
These are really comfy because
you're wearing heels now.
They're slide-on. I just slid my foot into.
But you're
These are comfortable.
I guess you just do you get used to that?
Probably.
Hi, everybody.
One day I'm gonna bring you a pair, and you can we'll let you strut your stuff through the newsroom.
Oh my God.
And hopefully you do a better job than that.
And hopefully Stuart's not here to take pictures and make fun of me.
I'll take photos. Don't worry. I got you guys.
Look up the song Air Force Ones. That's my older brother, I think, making fun of me. No, I didn't know what they were.
He doesn't know what they are.
Dude, I have New Balance.
Okay, but New Balances are kind of trendy right now.
Are they? Shut up, really?
They really are.
Okay.
They made a comeback.
Even the dad look. Okay, if the shoe fits, wear it. Oh!
Yeah.
See?
No, it was good. The New Balances are coming back. I actually want a pair. I have a pair that I've been eyeing. I'm like, okay.
I get mine at Costco. And along with much of my attire. No, that's not true. It was in West Palm it was anything I could afford. It was
Costco has some good stuff though. My necklace that I wear every single day is from Costco.
Okay.
The jewelry section up front.
Okay,
but
now you put it under your microphone, so you need to lift it up, otherwise it's
Oh.
gonna get bad.
Yeah.
So all right, so I was not scheduled to meet with the image consultant. She's coming this Friday. I'm very open, as you can
You're
tell,
not
with the
scheduled?
coffee talk. I wasn't, and then I got an email from
Oh.
the boss
So I could still get an email.
saying, "Good news, Eric.
That's how
You're
the
scheduled."
emails come.
It's always says good news.
Good news. Here's what you have to do.
But for me, I'm excited because here's the thing. We've done a lot of changes. I mean, like,
Yeah.
obviously, I used to weigh 300 pounds, and so their whole thing was trying to hide as much as my face as they could. And now, like, they wanted the thinner glass. Anyway,
I do like the glasses.
thank you. So I'm hoping for an update to the glasses.
Yeah.
Because my prescription is up, so I need to get, I'm going to have to get new anyway.
There you go.
But I think this year, Audrey Mansfield is not expecting this sort of thing, darling. But I'm going to bring every tie I own, and I'm going to be like,
sort through them.
Because here's the thing. I have ties that are probably older than this one. I don't think I'm that much older than you. But
We'll talk about that later.
But like, I know for a fact that I have a tie that I wore on my first day on air. And
you can't toss that one. The sentiment.
I know. But I
and
still.
the ties that are gifts.
I still wear it. No. Meredith McDonough bought me this tie.
Oh, that's a nice tie.
Probably 14 or 15 years ago.
It looks great.
Yeah, it's come back.
Just like the New Balances.
That's right. So this was a Meredith McDonough. This was a Meredith McDonough tie. But I want Audrey Mansfield to go through all my ties and to help figure out which ones are better than others.
One thing she showed me that I really liked was kind of pants and blouses that were the same color, or like tops, blazers that were a little more casual, the same color as the pants. I love that look.
Yeah.
And I said, absolutely, I will do that. Although it was really expensive. I mean, I went straight to the mall and I went to some of my favorite stores, and I came out spending over $1,000 on clothes.
They don't pay for our clothing, by the way. It's not like we have an image consultant and an image credit card. It doesn't work that way.
If only. If only. They don't pay for the clothes or the hair, the makeup.
Yeah.
Which obviously, you need a lot of.
I did need a lot. She changed
Totally
it.
kidding.
You know what's funny? So when she changed, when I first met with her, her thing was, "You're going to need to put on your big boy pants, darling." And I looked at her and I
Your
said,
impression is great.
I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's not
close.
bad.
It's close.
It's not bad. She was like, "I'm going to change everything about you." And I was like, I'm not sitting here thinking I have style, so please. And she pulls out, I kid you not, GQ magazine, and she starts flipping through and gets to a picture of Jimmy Fallon. And, he's so hot and sexy, and he's got all these fun GQ pictures. And she's like, "Take a picture with your phone, darling. This is your new look." And I'm like, 300-pound me is like,
Jimmy, okay.
yeah, I'm not going to be Jimmy Fallon. I could tell you that much.
Maybe just the inspiration.
Huh? You're not even close. Not even close. Not even close.
Just for the inspiration, though,
Well, it's like I used to have this very harsh comb over, and she wanted it like not messier, but like a little less formal. So like, do I accomplish it?
Yeah.
Tara's asking, do we get at least a little stipend? No.
Nope.
Not even. No, it's not like, you don't get that.
Yeah.
Assad says, "Go and get some black and gold Air Force Ones and charge on." I'm down with that.
Yeah, I've got mine are all white, and then I have some what are called pandas.
Are they Panda Air Force Ones, or are they just pandas?
No,
That's
so
a thing.
they're not Air Force Ones, but it's a Nike sneaker, and they're black and white. That's why they're called pandas. Love those. They're too clean. I don't want to get them dirty, so I wouldn't wear those to work.
So wait a minute.
But the Air Force Ones, I'm on my second pair because they turn yellow after a while, and they're hard to clean.
How much are they?
Gosh, how much do Air Force Ones run for? Yeah.
$100?
Good.
$35 New Balance at Costco, baby.
No one wants FSU branded content.
UConn says, "Look up Dave Marsh, 1970s, and go for that look." Look, if I could pull off like the Marty Stebbins flat top crew cut, I don't know. What did
last time you met with her, what was something she liked?
At the time, she liked the fact that I'd lost a ton of weight. not
Aside from that.
not because it looks better. No, it's not because it looks better. She liked it because I'm much healthier now, right?
Yes.
But she likes that I listen, right? Mm-hmm. But every time that I've met with her, I've been going through changes, like I had just lost a bunch of weight. So her thing was like, we need to get you slim cut suits, darling. You have a body now, not an awkward pair. Like it's just, so it was like, she made me go, and she was like, and don't be frumpy with your suits. She's like, get, slim cut, to which now.
I do think that your suits look great. Like we were talking about your pants.
Yeah.
And, they're fitted and perfectly like tailored to your body.
Yeah.
And it's worth it. I mean, they look good. And it's like,
it's an investment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because
but
it's not
wear
cheap.
them a lot.
Right.
So.
And as long as they're dry clean, they don't smell. But so I'm hopeful. My personal project is going to be the ties this time, because I'm not a hoarder with much, but like a tie is just such an ancillary piece that I need help getting rid of ties.
But you also are working in an industry where you have to have a different tie every day.
But I think that I do need to upgrade that department. I've gotten new suits. I do pattern, like she wants pattern shirts. I used to just wear white shirts because I was always told you're the science guy, so you need to have what? Oh, turn your mic on.
You got it.
So you need to have your here. We'll walk over here so you can do your thing. Say hello.
All right. Well, thanks for having me on Coffee Talk.
She's got to go put her mic. Yeah, it's all the same. She's got to put her microphone on, so we don't want to be indecent. But I used to just wear white shirts, and that's all well and good, but she wants patterns and she wants colors and all this other stuff. So yeah. Oh man. Thank you, sir.
I just take your Good Notes version of it and
I just
what I buy for.
Can you load the Today Hit for me? All right. So any other questions? We were entering it up about everything but weather. I guess I'll put up the 7-day forecast while we finish this puppy. Any other questions though about the weather or about anything else? My New Balance cost around $80. Terry, you got to go to Costco. Now, maybe they're old, like season old or something, but, that's an Air Force One.
Yeah.
Why? That is the most plain looking.
Yeah, but they go with everything. They're white. It's basic.
You're paying a lot for basic. If that's the case, why was my basic butt not in the dating world like crazy back in the day? If basic is popular, then why wasn't I successful?
I think you were.
I mean, I got there. Oh, man. I think your hair looks best a little fuller and fluffy. This is too old hair for you. Yeah, I get a haircut like every 3 weeks now. They want it tight and clean. So anyway, all right, enough. I got to go do some TV. Tropics are nice and quiet, yes. All right, listen, they're starting now. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out for Coffee Talk. I'll see you guys and gals on TV in a couple of minutes and for Coffee Talk tomorrow morning. Bye.